the soul of Korea. Many have said that Seoul should be moved, that the capital of Korea shouldn't be so close to the border, the heart of the country so vulnerable to the enemy. But the soul is beyond strategy. She is always at the center. No matter how divided things may seem, the heart knows how to live in the space between. To the untrained eye, the two sides couldn't appear more different. The South is open and free and innovative, while the North is closed and violent and archaic. But look through the heart and you will find the common ground underneath this divide. The shared history from which neither is free. And I'm not talking about the Korean War or all the Japanese invasions. I'm talking about our bodies as our nation. Within each of us, there exists the same split. When we're up here in our heads, it's all about control and ego, while the rest of us just wants to be free and feel safe and held. And no superficial remedy, no amount of plastic surgery or entertainment money or government apology can ever give us what we really want and need. Our hearts alone know the truth, that there is a divine order and nature always knows what to do. But we have forgotten how to trust and let go and allow life to show us the way through. Do you really think the comfort women are just a page in history, and that when the last harmony is gone, they'll just be forgotten? No. The souls of those women will always live on because the land itself sings their song. Like they, she has been raped so many times. And not just by the Russians and the Japanese and the Americans, but by our own hands. We turned away from her beauty and her secrets, tempted by the promises of progress. And the results of that? More suicides, alcoholism, heart attacks. We sold our soul to the West because we see them as our safety net. They came to us as a savior when our country was on fire, but their intentions were not pure, because they were suffering from a deeper inner civil war, the one that all of humanity shares. And now we can all see where the extreme of Western greed and power leads. Trump. He's more similar to the supreme leader than any man we've ever seen. Is this what our model for success should be? And what if the answer wasn't more talks or weapons or industry, but a courageous return to the ways of our ancestry? And I know what your mind will say, we can't go backwards. We have to compete and stay modern to survive in this age. And we have to prepare for an attack that can come any day. And yes, it's true that there's always that threat from the outside, but what does it matter if you are only half alive? You were not born to be a rabbit, always busy and frantic, scared a bigger animal is going to eat it. Our ancestors knew who they were. Chosun, the chosen ones. They knew the treasure of their land and the wisdom of their people. They didn't see their country as small or weak. They knew she was precious and beautiful and that other countries wanted her, but they wouldn't give her up no matter how hard the others tried to possess her. Even her current state reveals her true power. She couldn't be taken whole. First, they had to divide her. Because Korea is not a rabbit. She's a fucking tiger. And her soul will always be free and whole. Tigers are solitary creatures that love their family. They go out to hunt and explore, but they spend most of their time at home in their lair. And it's not because they're scared or isolating, it's because they are satisfied. They love their home. And they protect and raise their children with their presence and their warmth. What about your children? What is the legacy you will leave them? Corrupt leaders, K-pop, some nice refrigerators? What about a world in which they could truly be free? Where our girls could grow into women free of shame and misery? What if we could transform our national identity from one of sorrow and suffering and Han to one of joy and sovereignty? Because that is our true destiny.